Howdy. But it's just going to be a super casual stream, so we're going to get into it here. Start with our starting point of the Captain's Booty DLC, and then depending on where that ends us at and how far along we are, we may end up going into Torg's DLC, or at least starting that as well. So let's see what we have going on here. I feel like that's... Okay, so the Hermit and just desserts we have for this DLC. So we're going to tackle these. How you doing today, Super J? How was your morning, afternoon, evening going for you? No. I think was over here somewhere?
Now, you might be worried that once you get all 4 pieces of the compass, I'll kill you and take it for myself. Wrong. Even once complete, the compass still needs to be taken to a very super secret location before it will reveal where Blade's treasure is buried. You can rest easy for now.
I always appreciate people dropping in. How's my day? It's been pretty boring so far. But boring doesn't always equal bad. Sometimes boring equals safe. And that's always a good thing too. So we changed our guinea pig pens out. Jammed some laundry. Got our stream set up. Nothing too anything fun or exciting for us, but yeah, that's okay. I have to say I'm actually on a streak of just very I guess casual or blah days. I don't know. It's not that bad though. I guess you just don't want it to become too commonplace. So here we go. Whew. It's hot today. It sucks. We had some nice overcast weather this morning. It wasn't too hot, and now it's starting to get up. I had to close all my windows. Thinking of putting the air on, but I know the girlfriend's normally cold, so normally I have to just sort of sweat it out. I got a fan on me right now, but it's only going to do so much. I guess there was one good thing that happened. We are playing some Borderlands. I love the Borderlands franchise so much. Super excited for 3. Even though I've played these games before, I really didn't remember a bunch of it, so it's been nice to kind of go back and I guess replay it and have it kind of feel like a fresh game. It's been really interesting, but I've been enjoying it. Oh. Wow. So I went to use my action skill there, and I thought I was on my Mordecai playthrough, so I thought that was going to throw out Bloodwing. I was very stunned to not see Bloodwing come out. Oops, but that's okay. And again, shout out to Pretty Relish. I hope you're doing well today. I understand that you ended back up in the hospital. If you're watching, how you doing? I hope all is well for you. Wow, I can't believe I bricked everything. That was awful. How do you miss that close? That's sad.
That was my old cook. Tried to poison my food 6 times before he realized I always make my puppies test my food for me. Sometimes I really miss Bowser's number 7 through 13.
Oh, that's messed up. Kill the deckhand, okay. Whew. I feel like, did he drop something cool? Probably not. I feel like even those did more damage. I think the grenades we have now are better. Because if I remember it, we were rolling transfusions because we kept getting down. Yeah. Now see, supposedly this rapier gun is supposed to be good for our melee build. I kind of found it a little lackluster when we were using it last time. So we'll try it again here and see if maybe it feels a little better now. Maybe I was using it wrong. Oh, that's right. It also adds explosive damage to my melee. Okay. But someone sent me a link um, from last stream on Thursday. It said, hey, just so you know, um, while you're in the DLC, you should try to find a rapier. And I'm like, I think I have it. Um, I guess maybe it's not everything is just about base damage, being that we are melee based. Probably better to roll with that, just because. And I don't think this is the harpoon vehicle, which I normally select just because I love the raw damage of the harpoon, but it's okay. It's not going to change our game too radically for us. So as I was saying earlier, for the drink of the day here, we have some... Oh, come on, controller, don't do this to me. There we go. I've been having weird connectivity issues with our Xbox controller. We didn't have any problems for a couple streams, and now it seems like it's coming back where all of a sudden our controller will just sort of disconnect itself. Still something we're trying to troubleshoot. Hopefully we can fix it. Again, today I was putzing with some settings as well on the laptop, so hopefully the stream is coming through fairly crisp. We're still sort of new to the whole laptop, computer, internet stuff, especially with streaming, so which is, I feel like it's kind of sad to say, just because we've been doing this now for, I think this is our 8th month of streaming now, 7th month of streaming, and we're still sort of just like learning the ropes, which is kind of lame.
Unworthy opponents.
So hopefully everything's looking nice and crisp today again. Wow. That was a really good use of our action skill there. That felt pretty good. So the same drink of the day, Black Eagle whiskey. It's supposed to be, like I said, really floral, very peppery, which I'm fine with. I just want to learn to get better acquainted with whiskeys. You know, we do drink beer, and since we moved out to Southern California, we've become very acquainted with all the beer varieties. So now we're trying to expand our horizons a little bit. Okay, so what do we got here? I kind of feel like everything we picked up is probably nothing we need right now. It seems as the usual with Borderlands, after a while, your currency, at least your cash, feels useless, which kind of sucks, but
Badass.
I mean, at least the melee is getting them in one, so maybe this gun ain't terrible. I just wish it had a little more raw damage. I mean, our other assault rifle does have a base of 500 or 600 compared to the 350 on this, but it might be okay. Oh, we got to get rid of that. Gotta get that extra cash monies, even though it's irrelevant. It gets us a little bit of experience too. We've been leveling up a lot slower now. Again, I guess we sort of made the mistake of sort of saving the DLC for after the main story, and I feel like every time we've done that, we've never learned from our mistakes, where we just feel so overpowered that it kind of feels like maybe, you know, we should have tackled it a little earlier. Ew. Hopefully noted, even though we said this for our Borderlands 1 playthrough here. We've done one, and now with our 2 days a week that we have on the stream schedule for Borderlands, it turns out that we we're blowing through it a lot quicker than we did number 1. Doing it only 1 day a week, it did take us weeks upon weeks upon weeks. And while that's okay, I would like to get through the entire Borderlands franchise before number 3 drops. So we're ready for that day 1. No, I guess this gun's not super weak. I mean, we haven't had to really fire a shot yet, so there is that.
I remember him. Deckhand always bragged about blowing up an orphanage, which, ugh, I've murdered my fair share of children, but don't brag about it. That's rude.
That kind of sucks. So we killed them, and it looks like they've dropped nothing. Oh well. Still another mission to get out of the way. But I hope everyone out there's having a good day. Like I said, I know our day while being fairly tame. And nothing wrong with just having an easy day. And I also want to thank some of our subscribers for resubscribing. It does mean a lot to us. You know, being unemployed, this is our really only source of income, so any extra penny for my life is huge. It does mean a lot to us, and hopefully we can continue to stream for a long time, and hopefully keep you entertained as well while we do it. I know some people have a problem with, I've had people, I can't say everybody, but people come into the stream and just kind of, hey, you know, you're not this over-the-top crazy guy, like that sucks. Well, that's not who I am, though. I'm not an over-the-top exaggerator kind of style of person. We're sort of a very easygoing, I would say borderline bland for sure.
Try not to die.
But I feel like that's what kind of gives me my uniqueness, is being mellow and remaining composed under very dumb or stupid circumstances. And we're going to be holding a poll soon over on our Discord, on our Twitter, and probably ask random people as they run in here. How many hours per stream would you like to see? We were doing more for a while, but it just seems like after a while my voice goes too hoarse and it's hard for me to keep going. You know, I kind of feel like 2 hours is a good peak for us. I know we used to do 3 hours, so I'm kind of curious to hear what other people think for, I guess, decent or respectable time limits. Oh wow, we have a whole bunch of paint jobs. Okay, so the Arctic Sea is pretty hot. The Midnight's pretty boring. The Bloody Eye is gross. We're going to have a camouflage boat then. Where is it? Yeah. There we go. I really hope for Borderlands 3 too that they tighten up the driving a little bit. All the vehicles in the Borderlands franchise kind of feel a little too floaty for me. I know I was talking about it a little bit on our Thursday stream. I hope they put a little more thought into them. I mean, you do end up using a vehicle for quite a bit of the main story. I know this is DLC, but just tighten them up a little bit. I'd be happy with that. They feel so floaty. Yeah, not loose, floaty. But I think this has probably been one of our favorite DLCs we've got to play through so far. I love the pirate theme. I love the ambiance of this a lot. This DLC has been very cool to us, very fun to go through. How do we get up there? Is there a way to get up there? Does the front door open? No? Well, then I don't feel like we're going this way quite yet then. And it doesn't really look like there's a way for us to get around. What's our map want us to do? Can we maybe get around it? Let's see. I feel like there's nothing we need to do here, anything here yet. So we're just gonna turn it around, try to figure out how to get to where we had to go. And I know I posted this on Twitter probably about a week ago now. We are continually trying to host as many other channels as we can. So if you leave a follow here, go to our Twitter, let us know that you followed us there. We will do what we can to host you when we're not streaming. Normally, we try to host as many of the people following us as we can to kind of return the favor and say, hey, thanks. Is there a lift up or something? Okay, it looks like we found out what's going on now, so let's go do this. Okay, so I guess the rapier is good. Just sort of based on our melee build. One shot right now has felt kind of nice. We're a close quarters build anyway, so I guess it's not the end of the world that we are using a melee based weapon. Just try to hide here. Well, if that took 3 stabs, I'm pretty sure that was going to take a ton more shots. Well, I guess we're going this way to try to find a Mr. Toothless Terry. Or a Mrs. Toothless Terry. Okay, well, it looks like there's a mission here to pick up as well.
Herbert, the guy you're looking for, I brought him on board a few months back because he's stupidly knowledgeable about Captain Blade's treasure. Then I kicked him off because you'll see.
If he ain't dead, I'll keep you that way. See you real soon, I'm sure.
We're still hanging on to those fastball grenades just because...
Oh, if Herbert asks about me, don't say anything.
I'm kind of a sucker for them. I know we haven't been using them because I feel like we kind of want the transfusions to be safe, but the fastballs have carried us for a while. Those nades are strong. Okay, so we're clearly not going that way. Or if we are, there's some form of trick to getting there, but I don't think so. I still sort of stand by my statement a little bit that playing this game as Melee Zero kind of made it harder for us.
Just another day.
I mean, right now it looks all pretty because we're just one shot and everything, or I guess one slicing, but
Excellent. Fear my skills.
we ended up running into a ton of issues in the main story with this build.
Bow to my weaponry.
damage doesn't feel that great. Like we're doing 10, 15 times the damage with our melee, like that's sad. And while I guess it's a little early to think about it too, uh-oh. Oh, that's right, the anchor dudes have those. They actually chain hook you in, I forgot about that. Don't we have a fire weapon? I think it's my pistol. Yes, yes it is.
I do not think so.
We should get up here fairly easy.
What is next? The true world revealed. Weakness is now known to me. Time to go to work.
Okay, wasn't too bad, wasn't too bad. And I do have to agree with Ace Awesome that has come here a couple times to watch us. This game almost feels overly greedy with the Iridium. I kind of told him, nah, you know, you get your stuff enough. Looking back on it, I feel like they could be a little nicer with how much Iridium they actually provide you. I know when we got through the main story, we didn't even have everything fleshed out yet, so kind of feels bad. Hopefully that's something they change too in the next game. I also understand that you're supposed to be able to buy stuff with just currency now, so hopefully that gives your money a little more purpose. Okay, so we'll go this way here. I think there are some stairs back here we can walk up. We'll use our hover skin thing quick just to open up one more slot for us here. I know just about every stream now we've been asking everybody kind of a question of the day, you know, who are you if you are excited to play Borderlands 3? Because I know not everybody might be. Which character are you most looking forward to playing? I know for me, I want to go all in on Flak. I feel like he's going to be the one I'm most excited about. And as normal, the one I am least excited for is the Siren. I just feel like, while this one looks a lot cooler than the last one in terms of action skills, there's just something about him for me that just kind of feels blah. I don't know why. Again, not that that's a bad thing. You know, not everyone has to play every character and like him and love him. The rumor of no DLC characters to me feels a little weird. At least a little odd to me, just because every other game's had them. But I also understand too that with how in-depth the skill trees are supposed to be this go around, probably won't be that big of an issue. At least I would hope not. You know, I know for me, outside of Borderlands 1, I honestly never had the time to go through the game with each and every character, just because Borderlands came out right about the time I had to start to quote-unquote grow up. So I didn't get to spend as much time with 2 as I wanted to. And I remember not really loving the pre-sequel, so I'm kind of excited soon here to go back through that and see if my judgment was wrong on that or not.
Your eyes deceive you. An illusion fools you all. I move for the kill. Assassins never die.
Well, we
Can't
squished
remember
Terry
the
down real
deserter's
hard.
name. It was something unisexual. Taylor, Tanner, something like. I'd feel really bad killing someone without knowing their name.
Didn't
Terry!
even know that was
It was
him.
Terry! Whew, I almost felt guilty. Looks like that's all of them. Head on back whenever you're ready.
As normal, before we turn this in, we're going to try to go pick up this other mission. One, if possible, and two, try to beat that before we do the main story stuff again, just because we're not trying to have
That
necessarily...
looks creepy enough to be Herbert's shack up there on that ledge. Take the elevator up, knock on the door, and prepare for a smell straight out of your nightmares.
We're not trying to go necessarily for 100% playthrough, but we do like to try to beat all the side quests if possible. Outside of the, I know for number 1 we didn't beat the, I want to say the Craw Max, but just that was, 20 some levels above us, and to grind at that point, I really didn't want to have a stream that was just us, kind of, I guess, boringly killing things. If that's something people want to see, we definitely can go grind a ton of Borderlands 1. And assuming it's going to be in Borderlands 2 afterwards. Okay. But I just wasn't sure if there was excitement for that or not. Wow.
I enjoyed that.
Well, it doesn't look like that opens yet. So I guess we don't go that way for now. Let's go find the stinky hermit, I suppose. And as I was talking a little bit on yesterday, we were going through Steam, just kind of scrolling through it like everything, just to see what was going on. And I was surprised at how many really good games, or games that I really wanted to play that I never picked up, either due to work, or just going through my what I called my Call of Duty phase. That's pretty much all I played for a while.
Hold on a second. Scarlet, is that you? Oh, you're not Scarlet, but I can taste her scent on you. She wants the last compass piece, doesn't she?
I like the little heart
yeah.
stitched on.
Let's talk, you and me.
Nah, he ain't. Oh, it's squeezed. A used pair of underwear, very professional. Huh. I feel like all these squeezy dolls should be inside this place, but knowing Borderlands, you can't just have them all in one area. That's boring.
How is Scarlet? Is she as beautiful as when I last saw her? Oh, how the light caught her hair. If I help you complete the compass, Scarlet will be so happy. Oh, yes. But no, the compass alone won't do. She needs to know how much I care. The tapes. Yes. Get the tapes. Get the tapes. I'll mark them on your echo.
Okay, so what does our map? Oh, we got 3 of these here. Okay, so we normally for our badass rank, for anyone just watching, we try to put it all into things like shield, maximum health, and melee damage, because we're trying to be up and close as personal as possible with the melee. So let's see here if we can actually figure out what's going on this way. It doesn't look like this will open for us, at least for now. And I wanted to look at our map here. Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff we're missing. Okay, so I'm assuming at some point that will probably open up for us. Okay, so it's definitely on this level. Because I think if we go down, the reticle might have the arrow in it. We'll see. Okay, so it didn't change, so that's good.
I win.
Okay. Interesting. So it looks like we're going onto the right path to get, one, this new mission. And two, tackle the one we're on now. Wow, our melee damage. What's going on here? That was kind of weird how that wobbled, but okay.
And I disappear, a ghost amidst the combat, preparing to strike.
No.
Ouch.
I seriously thought that was going to knock us off the ledge. I was about to be a sad man. What do we got here? Okay, our shotgun here is just going to be our best tool of destruction against the bigger ones.
I was worried something like this would happen. Just collect his little love letters as quick as you can, sorry.
Okay. What's up, Mocha? Okay, so this opens up now.
Stealth. Assassins never die.
No coming back from me!
I guess we should probably just turn on our... Well, that's not the gun I wanted, but I guess that'll work. I was gonna say turn on our fire pistol, but we clearly don't know which weapons are which. Okay, so it seems like we're gonna find this other mission back here somewhere. This looks like it could be... Yeah. Okay, it's just like one of the missions from number 1 where... It doesn't look like it's there immediately. I don't think it's outside. And I don't think we can drop down anymore. Oh. Okay. Okay, so I suppose here we're going to try to find the treasure now quick. And we'll see if we can see any weird highlighted love letters as we're going. Well, there could be value there. I don't think we're gonna go rush to pick up a green item.
I vanish. Unworthy opponents.
There we go. Try to replenish anything we can. Again, ammo feels a bit useless, but that's whatever.
Scarlet, I wrote you a haiku. You got a nice butt. You also got a nice chest. Your face is okay too. No, 6 syllables. Oh, it's ruined. God damn it.
Well, that's a lot of capacity that goes away. I think we'll just hang on to the one we have. Normally, rule of thumb with us, we will try to keep the shield we have on unless everything is actually better for it, so. Or if the capacity is a bit lower, to make sure it's not so much lower. I mean, that was well over 1,000. We're down enough. I don't think I want to risk going any lower than that. Okay, so this looks like a love letter.
This concludes the sounds of Scarlet sleeping. Tape number 48.
Somebody there?
Oh, crap.
Because that's not weird. So let's see here if our... You found a note sealed in a bottle. Now, if I remember right, the way these work is we have to find the other bottles, if I remember correctly. So we're either looking for like a false wall, and if I remember right too, the bottles don't really like glow. I do remember last stream when we cheated to figure the one out. Kind of felt a little dumb, but To me, it feels bad to kind of, I guess, drag stuff like this on. Okay, so we can see another thing we gotta collect up that way. Oh, I felt like that would have been a great place to hide a bottle, damn. It doesn't look like there's anything we can necessarily climb. I feel like that thing would have been perfect to hide stuff in. Well, we're not going up that way. Well, we're still in this circle over here as well. Alright, now we're still sort of in here. We'll come back to this. We'll collect more of the messages on the way back through here, play around, see if we can find it.
The true world revealed. Weakness is now known to me. Time to go to work.
Kinda got scared I wouldn't get another melee hit off, so I said screw it and just took the shot. Okay, so let's see here if we can just... Okay, so we can't jump across and grab it, so clearly we gotta get up more. I guess it shouldn't be too bad. Lots of little spider ants to contend with, but that's really not that big of a deal, I suppose. Like how that rocket launcher was worse in every way than our shotgun.
Today, Scarlet caught a crewman stealing from her. She's so honorable. Through my telescope, I saw her give him a gun to defend himself. As she ran him through with her sword, I knew she's the one. I vanish.
To see if there's anything up here. So I don't think diving off here is going to be that great for it. Oh no. And we messed up. And we got to go around. Okay, is there a way for us to jump down to get to where we need to go then? We're going to hope this works. No hidden chests or anything? No? Okay. Damn it. I'm so glad they took away fall damage.
Okay, this is mixtape number 206. I call this one, Scarlet, I Would Like to Touch You in Places. Oh, Scarlet.
Oh, God. Did you find one of his songs? Musical gonorrhea.
Hmm?
Still, you found all of his tapes. Better return them to him and wash your hands afterward. Ugh.
Okay, so let's check out this message in a bottle mission again. It's gonna take a little bit because we fell down like a dum-dum. Let's go see if we can find this bottle without having to look it up online. And what was that thing the dude dropped earlier? The ultimate weak sauce technology, huh? Okay, well. Words to live by, not all loot is created equally. So hopefully everything's coming through clean on the stream today. As I said, we were putzing with settings again. Still sort of figuring out what our laptop can and can't do. That is partially our fault. We sort of got into the groove of, well, we know this works. Why change it? I wouldn't say we got lazy with it, but we definitely didn't try to expand stuff. So hopefully here, the stream's coming through good. It sounds good. It feels good. Okay, so this is like right on the end of it, so it's probably not here. It's got to be in the trash heap somewhere. And I don't necessarily feel like it just has to stick out like a sore thumb, because normally, even when we looked them up online, we didn't necessarily see it, we just had an idea where we had to be standing to try to trigger it. Okay. I don't think... Let me see here. Okay, so we're not going up any higher. I suppose that is fair. I swear. This is probably just like the simplest thing, and I'm somehow missing it. And I know just because the marker, or there's a definitive center, it doesn't necessarily mean that's where it is. Nothing really looks, at least to me, out of place. I don't think there's a way to get up there. Okay, so we're getting a little more sun right now, so hopefully that'll help a little bit. Sadly, I don't think so. Okay, so we're not... So where are we at here? We gotta quickly look this up because this is embarrassing. Message in bottle. The rust yards. This is so lame that I have to look this up. I feel like it should just be like... The bottle is concealed behind a board. Okay, we know that. On the north side of the circle under a wooden framework. Next to... Oh, that's right. We're not looking for a bottle after this. We're looking for the black X's. Duh. Every man for himself. Curse of the sudden or death. Turn a portion of your health.
They attacked just after daybreak. I promised myself I'd let them kill me, but I couldn't let it. I fought back. I dug it sticky with their blood. Today, they finally met the fearsome Captain Blade.
Wow. I feel so stupid. For some reason I was thinking we were looking for another message. No, we're looking for the X's. Uh-oh. Oops. Hopefully this puts us a little closer to where we need to be. Just to get the maximum laziness on here. There we go. And then just so everyone knows, this week we will still be on our regular schedule. So we will be here tomorrow as well as Thursday. Next week is up in the air right now. I know we're going to do a Monday stream. After the Monday stream, or the potential Monday stream, we might be off for at least a week, maybe longer. I got to go help someone do some altercations to their house. So we will be gone for a few days, hopefully not too long. Like I said, I'm planning to be gone hopefully just about a week. And the reason why we won't be streaming is because I will not be home. I will be out of town for the duration. And I don't really want to bother those around me where I'm staying. So sadly, we will have a couple days off. I'm hoping to kind of have Borderlands 2, at least either one of the DLCs finished up. Maybe even 2 by the time we are doing that. So when we come back, we can just quickly bang out our DLCs and go to the pre-sequel. I don't know if it's going to be that smooth. That would be nice. So let's go turn these into old Herbert here. See what he does
Found
for
the
us.
tapes? Once you deliver those with the last piece of the compass, Scarlet will have to take me back. The last compass piece is in that chest. You haven't touched Scarlet, have you? She's mine. Ah, must be rusted. Rusty. Just shoot the lock. Oh, your shot destroyed the last piece of the legendary compass. Whoops. Looks like when you shot the lock, you blasted the final compass piece into bits. Okay, this is bad. No, wait! I can make a replacement! I just need parts. Just get to the Washburn refinery. Go, go, go!
Okay. Oh, that's kind of nice. Not having to run all the way back through everything. That's pretty sweet. So I brought up a question in my Discord. I want to say this morning. Our perception of time lately has been awful. We've been having sort of a bad brain week again. But it seems to me that as soon as a news story comes out, I'm just going to use one example. Don't necessarily hang on to what I'm going to say. Don't lynch me for it. But the whole Pro Jared fiasco. It comes out. Everyone dogpiles on it. Everyone immediately jumps off it and goes to the next issue or the next complaint. And there's not really a ton of follow-up with stuff. It seems like people's attention spans, I guess, are blissfully low. Not that I want people to hang on to stuff. You know, I do think we need more positivity. You know, a lot of things have always just kind of seemed negative or feel negative. So I'm glad to see it kind of come out and fade away. But I just find it so interesting that a story will come out and then it's gone. Or the one I used in my Discord was the thing with Randy Pitchford and the Claptrap voice actor and how that was there and then it was gone for whatever reason. I find it weird that news comes out, it happens, and then as soon as it happens, it's just completely done with, and it seems like we're on to the next thing. I don't know if maybe that's just me. Maybe that's the way I keep track of news per se, as I'm not personally, I guess, following up on it. But it just seems so odd to me that something comes out, it's big news, nobody cares. Something comes out, big news, nobody cares. And again, I don't want people to necessarily hang on to negativity. But it just feels like everyone throws their 2 cents in, and then they have to throw their 2 cents somewhere else.
So, what's your favorite thing about Scarlet? Mine's the way she smiles. And her hair. And her body. And that one time she made eye contact with me. Really, all of those things are my favorite thing about her.
Okay, so the neon purple's kind of cute. I guess we can just roll with the neon purple now. I know changing the color of the cart doesn't necessarily greatly alter everything. So we're going to go turn this one in warm water quick. Just because, again, we like to get the side stories out of the way before we do the main stories. Wait. Oh, it's on the boat. Okay. Oh, hey, we hit something. But I noticed, you know, we had missed a ton of games that we wanted to play. So soon here on the channel, once we get to the Borderlands, we might have kind of like a new thing where we go through and we start playing through all the old games that we didn't get to play, because I've recently kind of refell in love with games again. There was a period where I really didn't care as much.
really
I like that
can't
catch a ride
overstate
and
just
tinnitus.
how unserious I was being about the no fatties thing. I actually prefer overweight men.
Sup, yo? This here Scooter coming at you from Sanctuary. I needs me some old ass scraps from y'all's rust yard to keep the city's engines a turning. If it's sturdy and metallic and can give you lead poisoning just from looking at it, grab it and ship it my way, alright?
I guess we'll go help Scooter first. I want to see though. I feel like that shotgun we picked up then is complete dookies.
Almost dead? I can fix that.
Yeah, we'll just dunk it. We'll just dunk it. We don't want that
Next
stuff
time
anyway.
you're bleeding to death, just think.
Pick up a circuit box. Pick up the coolant. Pick up a control switch. Okay. Something I always found odd too, especially after starting to kind of dabble a little bit in MMOs, though I think that period's behind us now. I don't like fetch quest missions at all. Go find my car keys, my car shoes, car watch, car wallet. Stuff like that drives me nuts. But for some reason in Borderlands, it's never really made me mad that it's like that. And yeah, you could say I'm being a little biased because I really do enjoy the Borderlands franchise a ton. But I always just found that odd that this is like the only game where the mindless missions, if you will, I never really found those off-putting. But for other games, no way. I just can't bring myself to do it. What's that? Oh. Oh, that was probably for the door that we opened. Oh, no way. I forgot that this game actually added pretty much fast travel points to like everything. That was a big complaint I had for number one, especially going through it on stream, is having to go everywhere. As lazy as this sounds, manually on foot. Oh, you can't. Okay, whoo, I would say you really can't ride this back. I don't want to have to go. Well, it looks like I have to go that way anyway. Damn it. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. We're going through town again. But having to manually traverse everything. I mean, yeah, it added a little bit of play value to it just because, you know, it's going to extend your playtime, but I think doing it that way is just one of the cheapest ways you can do it.
A ghost amidst the combat, preparing to strike.
There's definitely a right and a wrong way to tackle things.
Stealth.
So I don't think I'll be able to kill. Well, I guess that one's a little lower in level, so sure. God, that melee feels so satisfying to just ping, 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 and take him down that way. Oh my. Now then. Oh, so we can clearly see it up above us, which is fine.
Your eyes deceive you. An illusion fools you all. I move for the kill.
I'm not gonna lie, pretty much every time today we've activated our action, I actually meant to throw a grenade. And for some reason, my brain is not registering which button it is right now. Ah, game. And brain. Simply embarrassing. Please work this way. Damn it. Looks like we gotta go back. Damn. Okay. Well, the good thing is, though, this area is pretty small, so it's not
Oh, thank God! Something is
the end of the world to have to crawl back quick here.
lost. Don't look, kid. Right.
Now let's see here. It's up above us even more, huh? And that was going this way and around. Well, where from here? Oh, I never saw that ladder there. Okay. So here is control switch.
You go down. I'm gonna turn you in. Oh, no! You're very weak. Oh, yeah.
That doesn't sound very good. What? Why you randomly wake up and look at me, cat?
Ashes to ashes.
I will say something I found a little odd, or something I think will be odd, is the fact that in Borderlands 3 they're no longer calling the midgets midgets. Now I understand that
Say this.
midget can be used as a derogatory term. But I find it a little odd that they're removing that for the word tinks. I do, I guess, to a point, agree with their statement saying, and I quote, if I remember correctly, so we'll say I'm paraphrasing here, by going with tinks instead, because they're like tinkerers, I guess they summon little gadgets and stuff now, that is unique to Borderlands instead of just being a midget, which is just sort of a vanilla term, if you will. I just find it a little odd that they're sort of censoring themselves when the first 3 first-person shooter games, I can't speak much on the Telltale game, that they're choosing now to sort of change that. Again, it could very well just be the way I'm looking at it, but I do find that a little odd to make that change after a game that's what? I want to say the first one came out 2008 or 9, so I think the franchise is about 10 years old now. Gonna be 10, somewhere in there. So to kind of pull that trigger on that change now, to me, seems a little odd. Oops. I will also say too, I want to say, the Polygon writer, I had seen a clip somewhere on his Twitter, sort of made, well, not on his Twitter, on the Polygon website, sort of made a post. I would say, I guess, complaining that some of the characters in Rage 2, specifically the bad guys, have a cleft, and he kind of found that offensive due to him having one of his own, I guess. I have not seen this author, I've only heard the story, or the writer, I should say. I don't know, I find that a little weird. to complain about, but I guess to each their own. You know, I guess if they feel physically attacked by someone just designing a character in their fantasy game, more power to you. You know, as someone who broke their leg, if a game were to make a character with a gimpy leg, I don't think I would cry or be upset about it. Now, why isn't this opening? Well, how the hell do I get up there? Hmm. Hmm. Is there something I missed? Okay, well, we're not going to go that way because it's kind of got an invisible wall there. Because it definitely looks like we need to get back there again. Oh. Well, okay. Wow, so we hit them and dealt like no damage. A little crazy, but okay. You know, I guess personal opinion here, I do feel like people are becoming a little too sensitive at this point, you know. I find it personally annoying that people have to, I guess everyone has to be offended. You know, maybe it's just because I don't really offend easily, but to me, I just don't get it personally. And I understand to a point that the ideals of the world are changing, the thought process, the mindset is changing, and I suppose that could be considered a good thing. But I really do think people are just becoming a little too squishy, a little too soft. I know that's going to be a very unpopular opinion, but I think people have to calm down on being triggered. People have to calm down on being offended a little bit. You know, I'm not saying that racist stuff still is not racist, or sexist things still are not sexist. But I don't like the idea that certain people are essentially finding ways to be upset, finding nitpicky stuff to complain about. You know, I feel like a lot of people just like to complain, and while that's their choice, I think it's kind of stupid. Maybe that's just me. Oh, hey, they all followed me. I still like how even with the gun in hand, with the rapier on it, he still bothers to pull out his regular sword. Okay, so we're definitely not jumping down that way. Yeah, probably it's just easier to walk back this way. So we'll go turn this in, and then we'll go back and start touching on the story mission. But I felt like I just had to have my little rant there. I feel like I do bite my tongue quite a bit when I stream. And while I don't have a problem with it, I'm not a big fan of everybody having to be opinionated, myself included. there's just so many wacky things out there nowadays, and so many wacky people and opinions that it really makes me scratch my head sometimes. Like, this is what we're gonna complain about. This is what we're gonna try to bandwagon on. I don't know. Maybe it was just the way I was raised, but people need to grow a little harder skin, little thicker, little tougher. I still wish I'd get the florally notes. Like I said, all I get from that is the pepperiness. And while it's good, it is oddly light for a whiskey, I will say. And I believe it is a Total Wine exclusive whiskey as well. I don't think you can just find it everywhere and anywhere. But I do think it's a fairly basic, I guess, starter whiskey. So if you're looking to try whiskeys, I feel like it's a decent place to start. It's not overly complex, at least to me. The pepperiness on it does give the whiskey a little extra harumph, so that might not be for everybody. But if you're looking to try a whiskey, I think it's fair price too. I want to say it was $11 or $10 for a 750 ml. So price is right, flavor's good. Like I said, it does have a lot of pepperiness to it, which I like, but that might not be for everybody. So let's go turn in.
If you ain't dead, I'll keep you that way.
I know most of the grenades we're finding are saying they are stronger. I'm just going to keep crutching onto my transfusions though. And the fact that they home too, while they're a little weaker when they do that, that's okay. And any replacement in life we can get is fine by us. Work smarter, not harder. Of course, here we'll just tear through these guys quick. It does feel bad though, how very little of inexperience we're gaining. That kind of sucks. Ooh, something good.
Why loot the dead when you can buy from me?
Rockets. Clearly, it fires off rockets.
Tear the bad guys
Oh,
and
hey.
new one, huh?
See, I like how again, that's home. I just don't feel like we're gonna. I know better. We're not gonna switch off what we have.
See you soon.
I'm not even gonna pretend like we are. I still want to hang on to the fastballs though, because I accidentally sold the initial grenades we had. I didn't realize when I picked some up, God, like the second or third playthrough, that I had accidentally sold the ones I wanted to keep. And when I went back to the machine, because we ended up leaving the area, they were just gone. So, sort of tough on us. We lost our nades. So now we're sort of clinging on to dear life for the ones we have, because we've made that mistake once before. And I think we got another new skin. Why is the default like solid white? Okay, so Digital Forest is kind of like a cami one. That's fine. We can go with that. but I love the laid back kind of seaside, poolside style music for this. Like I said, it's just so chill. It's so relaxing. The pirate aesthetic, I love that. Right, Mr. Kitty? Oh. And for anyone looking to see cute cat pictures, I do recommend that you join my Instagram in the link below. I'm pretty much continually posting pictures, mostly of my cat, very rarely stuff I'm doing. You know, maybe I'll go to a new place to drink or something and take some pictures there, but it's mostly of my big cat, Mocha. So if you like cat pics, I definitely recommend you follow there on the Instagram. The link should be down below.
Why
You know,
loot the dead when you can buy from me? Don't get
I recommend you leave a follow here if you like Borderlands content. We're always playing Borderlands at least twice a week right now. We do some MTG Arena. Right now it's 2 days a week.
Thanks. I figured the scrap will take at least a week to digistruct back to Sanctuary, but I'll go ahead and pay you up front, because I'm that kind of guy. You're welcome.
We may be dropping magic back down to 1 just because we have a tendency of sort of overloading ourselves with it, and then we get kind of burnt out on it right away. And I really am passionate about magic. It's one of the last things I guess that I can say, like, I cling on to sort of from my past jobs. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, hey, it's the caravan. I was like, what is going on here? Hell yeah. Comb the desert for badass rank. I'm kind of glad to see the badass rank going away from the next game. I know for some people it's kind of cool. I think the idea or the naming of the Guardian rank to me sounds a little cooler. Now I don't remember what the rarity of purple weapons were like that. Effective like armor. A basic splat gun. Yeah, we're not okay with that. That is nasty. I am not one for guns like that at all. Increases all damage done by a specific gun type, an extra mallow on damage. Now, I never like stuff like that. I don't like really pigeonholing yourself into one weapon. You don't, in my opinion, you don't really gain the effects of it enough. To feel, I guess, super useful. What's that? Okay. Whoa. Well, that did a ton of damage. Did that say class regeneration? What do we even have on for ours? I want to say we probably do extra melee damage. Of course. Oh, cooldown rate. I was like, regeneration? Oh, okay. I'd be all on board with that. Yeah, that's gotta go. That gun is poop.
Goodbye, friend. If you shop anywhere else, I'll have you killed.
Huh. Okay. Wants us to go up. Yeah, I knew that. See, this part almost looks a little familiar to us, even though it's been a long time and we never remembered anything really. This part just has this kind of we've been here before vibe. Okay.
Unit shut down. No. Unit target death imminent. Repairs needed.
No, they dropped nothing good, but that's a-okay by us. And as normal, it seems like this playthrough we never really had any good corrosive damage weapons for some reason. Which I guess is okay,
Almost dead?
but
I can fix that.
well, I guess we had the really annoying, the cursed SMG or whatever, but
But I'll need some samples of polycritin. And once you get those, I can rebuild the key and give it to Scarlet, and it'll help her find where the treasure is buried, and she'll marry me, and we'll have 100 babies, and I'll never die. That'll be perfect.
I think 100 babies may be a smidge excessive, but okay.
Repairs needed.
I thought there was a way to kill the junk loaders, or they turn into chests afterwards, but maybe not.
Unsurprising.
Moving to engage.
Okay, so the hot loaders explode. Gotta keep that in mind.
Success. Moving to engage. Shutting down.
Increases your max health. Yeah, but that's so bad though. Like it cuts everything else. I can't commit to that. That seems terrible. Sensor bots, a cubicle, I see. Okay.
Yes, just a few more bits of polycritin. I've studied the lost treasure of the sands for months now. I'll rebuild the compass for her.
We got a little buddy over here, Mr. Sensor Bot.
Help me, cleanse Pandora. I am the Censorbot. All lewd behavior must be stopped. A deviant known as P3RB-E is in possession of sexually explicit materials. Please murder him because morality.
I mean, I guess I can get behind that. It seems a little excessive, but you know, okay. So we're just gonna keep rotating back and forth between the two missions. Then we got a BA token, melee damage. Yeah, we'll just keep kind of flopping back and forth between the two, just to make sure we're still picking up our poly pieces as well. Oh my! Not gonna say we got dunked on, but yeah, we got dunked on. Well, we can tell for the BA loaders, we definitely want some form of corrosive weapon if we can find one. Even if it sucks, I think we'll just throw it on anyway, just so we do have that little extra edge. I know it's not the biggest deal in the world, but having to blow through 75 shots on the SMG plus get a cheap melee shot in, that's a lot of damage to try to take one thing down. Okay, Okay, so I think we're going the right way. Something I've always enjoyed about Borderlands is that the games are fairly simple, fairly straightforward. There's nothing too really too complex. Nothing necessarily too mind-boggling. Though I guess we did get stuck earlier because we were being stupid and forgetting what exactly we were looking for, which is clearly our bad. So,
How hilarious. You just set off my trap card. Your death approaches.
aw, they didn't spawn yet with doo-doo heads. I guess the only good thing is about this part here is that because our gun is kind of weak, it allows us to rack up our headshots, which will in turn give us more badass rank.
First alarm disabled. Die.
Just a regular shotgun. I don't think. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We might not get up here. Toad's brutal. Wow, that sucked. Oh well. Again, currency's kind of useless, so it's not the end of the world, I guess. Oh, we're getting a little stiff here.
Hyperion says, back on your feet and
Oh,
show
wrong way.
'em what for.
Wow. Can't believe we already been streaming almost 2 hours. See, this is a game for me that I love Borderlands. This for me is not very hard for me to get into. I love this franchise. So streaming it is totally easy for me. I get lost in it a lot. AAR loader, ARR loader. Oh, R loader. Okay, I was gonna say, like, I don't get it. Nah, I get it. I'm just being dumb. Dead. Dead.
Assassins never die.
Ah, it didn't come down right away. Okay, I'm gonna assume they just keep spawning here. Because clearly they haven't stopped.
Injuries critical. DNA. Do not surrender.
Well, it sounds like we got a little bit of peace before the storm, so that's fine.
Killing bandit.
It's like how the one time we really want a corrosive weapon, I guess it's the second time now, but the game is just like, nah, you don't need corrosive.
I bet Scarlet's getting lonely. Yep, I'm pretty sure she regrets kicking me out to the rust yard. Nope.
No! Well. My. Okay, so we know the other one. I want to say the other one is like, it'll loop back around right at the end. And I think this mission takes us to Pervy, the robot.
First alarm disabled. Combat frequency. No. Engaging target. Damage. No. Unit shutdown.
Goodbye.
Ah! Wow.
Lethal force authorized.
Yeah, I feel like the other gun is stronger, but that melee damage is nothing to play around with either, though. Once we get rolling with our ability, I feel like maybe I should only turn that gun on when we're using our ability, and other than that, just leave it off. I mean, this SMG deals about 200 more points of damage, so maybe we're just playing like an idiot. Uh-oh. That sucked. That was messed up. Oh well. I will say too, I know we're streaming right now at 720, 30 frames, but
If any idiot ever tells you that life would be meaningless
that new
without
texture
them,
pack on here
Hyperion recommends killing them.
makes this game look so stunning. And I think Borderlands 1 too, the facelift it received was insane. You know, I understand it was sort of like I guess a stunt on their part to try to get some interest, you know, get people interested in getting 1 and 2, either A, go through them again before 3 came out or comes out, or 2, getting new people into the franchise. And I think both were perfect ideas, honestly. I still can't get over how great 1 looks now. Like, the lighting textures are fantastic. It was everything I wanted. And as someone who does like 1 more, even though 1 definitely has a lot more problems, super happy to see that. Super happy to see that.
You've almost got enough polycriton. Once I give you the last piece of the compass, you'll need to combine all 4 pieces and take them to the Magnus Lighthouse. That is where you will find the burial place of the lost treasure of the sands.
At first I thought he said the White House. I was like,
If you got the money,
I
I'll
don't
save
feel
you
like
all
our
that
president
life.
needs. We're just gonna dump all this. None of this is actually good for us.
I'll patch you up whenever you
Again, we're gonna hang on to our fastball nades just because at some point we won't need the extra damage, or the extra health, excuse me. And I know the damage on those is absolutely finito. It's fantastic. So let's put on. Oh,
Where is the sexual deviant? Disassemble him.
Badass sighted.
I enjoy looking at killing a danger.
Your eyes deceive you. An illusion fools you all. I move for the kill.
wow! I'm shocked we didn't kill that in 1. Oh, he's so small. Sorry, my dude.
Acceptable. Now collect the deviant's explicit contraband. It must be studied further.
Heavy Fury, huh? Damn, Pervy Bot had a lot of magazines. What the hell? My guy.
Have struck a great blow to the perversion corrupting Pandora. Return to me for more work.
Okay, so before we go to him, let's just keep getting this whoops done. I think we're pretty close to that last one. Now we can go back to pervy bot, assuming this should roughly loop us back around a little bit, hopefully, or at least get us close. Okay, this obviously did not loop us around like I thought it would, so we will go back. We will go turn in the, I know it when I see it mission, because I don't think that's going to loop us back, or even get us close to where we were. And we'll go see what other missions SensorBot has for us. One thing I will give this game credit for, over number one, is that the locales in this game are gorgeous. There's a ton of differentials to them. It's not more the same all the time. The first game kind of had that very dirty, dungy feel, thanks to the pretty much just being out in the open all the time. The locations in this game definitely have a little more life to them. I hate that one, so we're going to use that one. And I don't think I got any new skins recently. Sure. But this game has a lot more color to it. It's a lot more vibrant. But there's just, I don't know. I just found one more charming. I feel like 2, while being a lot more over the top, and I guess being more funny depending on how much you do or do not like the humor in this game. I don't necessarily feel the humor has aged all that well. There's a lot of references to stuff that was going on when this game came out, so some people might not fully understand those references. And 2, I'm okay with my game being a little more bland. You know, my favorite kind of ice cream is vanilla, so clearly that says something about me. Not a bad thing. You know, this game is still great. The Borderlands franchise is still fantastic.
This film is disgusting. I will determine the exact mathematical level of its disgustingness after further study. Why not take a picture? It will last longer. Echo software piracy eats away at the moral fabric of society. Several sand pirates have bootlegged copies of the latest Echo simulation programs. Murder them and retrieve the ill-gotten goods.
Okay, so let's see where our map takes us. Oh, so we're actually leaving the area, huh? Are we really? Well, I did say I do like to do the side quests before the main story mission, so I guess we'll commit to going back and coming back through here again a second go, I guess.
High quality, low prices, and no questions asked.
Hopefully we can find something with corrosive damage soon, though. This kind of sucks that we haven't. Now that we're seeing a lot of loader bots, exploder bots, hot bots, it does kind of suck to not have, I guess, the proper damage type to really deal with them. Oh, that jump sucked. I thought I could get cute and just fall down and make it. I was wrong. Dead wrong. It's okay though, we're not getting pestered by any bad guys, so I guess it doesn't feel too bad. But again, kind of the tactics like this to extend the DLC, to me kind of feels a little cheap. You know, I'm glad there's tons of stuff to do in this. This has actually gone on a lot longer than I thought. I had felt last time that we felt pretty close to the end. Now I don't really feel like we're that close to the end, so that's a good thing. Did I just make one giant circle for no reason? Probably. And yes, I did say raisin. Where did I mess up? Oh, what the hell? Well, there's got to be a way to enter there somewhere. Let's see. Okay, it looks like this way is the way. Okay. I guess we didn't have to go too far back. We did eat some time kind of doing a big circle, which sucked. I should have just looked at my map right away. But okay. So it seems like there's some kind of giganimous sand monster or something here, due to the sign. Or at least just regular sandworms, which is fine. Aw, game, you did me dirty. Okay, so we gotta go all the way around. Sucks a little bit, not the end of the world that we gotta do it that way, but... Look at that, 1 experience point. Means we only need tens of thousands of kills to get 1 more level. Well, how in the hell do I get up there? Very weird, but okay. Ooh, this is actually stretching out my leg really good, but it hurts a little bit. As dumb as that sounds. That stupid rod in my leg. That will forever be. Sometimes I can feel it pulling, and sometimes I can't. It's very different. I don't know. I don't recommend having one of your own, but at the same time, to each their own. Maybe we gotta go this way? Okay. I was gonna say, there's gotta be a way up there. Like, you can't tell me it's just... Oh, where's that gun? I might complain at how weak this gun is, but just walking up and hitting them with 1 melee feels pretty solid. The dish. Oh. Because it's legitimately like a dish. Okay. Okay, well. Let me see. Is there a way that maybe we got to do this? Like, do we have to shoot them? Are we doing crit shots? Some pirates in the area. Oh. Okay, so it looks like the rapscallions dropped. Yeah. Well, now they're just all dropping them. What the hell?
Well done. Pandora's moral fabric is intact. Return to me at once.
Okay, so our iridium's okay. What do we got here? I really can't say those are bad shields, just not what I'm looking for in a shield. Oh, another chest, that's kind of cool, I guess. Actually, that one sniper might be okay. I think the one said melee damage. It's a little weaker. Let's think about this here. Now, we want that shotgun on. I think we'll turn off the pistol for a little while. The pistol does have extra... I think the pistol has fire damage, but the fire damage right now isn't that great. Especially because we're going up against a lot of loader bots, and we pretty much one melee every enemy right now, so I don't see there being a worthwhile points to leaving on the fire damage gun if it's unnecessary. Oh, hey, it's a vault symbol. Say, I almost like that more. Wow, our sniper holds 24 shots. Okay. I think we leave this on anyway because it's got the extra 50% melee. Again, the fire damage I think is, I don't want to say useless, but
Welcome, customer.
I don't think it's necessary.
Good luck.
And this shotgun is just too strong. I mean, dealing tens of thousands of points of damage with a shotgun is pretty strong if you hit with all your shells. And being a ×4 means it only fires off 4 pellets, which isn't that many, but at the way we're playing right now, or the level we're on, one shell should take down anything we see. What kind of sniper is it? A Vladov? That's why it's got such the big chambers. Okay.
If only Alt DRM could shoot the user in the face. A robot can dream.
Okay, so this does a little less damage than
Why
we
not
have
take
now.
a picture? It will last longer.
Better accuracy, a much lower fire rate, a much lower reload speed. But it's got corrosive damage.
Stop undressing me with your eyes.
And the way I look at that,
Move on. Nothing to see here.
that 30% chance, it's okay. I mean, you figure if you want to balance that out. That means we should get 2 corrosive shots per shot out of our chamber. While not all that great. The 300 extra points of corrosive damage per second, in my mind, is pretty good. So hopefully here we'll run across the bot soon, take a shot at it, just see how it feels. I don't know what the sink in does, so that's right. All the DLC stuff shuts off when you leave. So I'm not really sure what the perks are to this gun. We're not going to fire it though until we see a bad guy. Kind of surprise us too. Hopefully it's something good. Hopefully it doesn't have a weird pattern or it uses a whole bunch of ammo per shot. I'm assuming with the name Sink In, hopefully it has something to do with crits. Which if it does is okay. This doesn't open yet, right? Okay. Huh. Well, it looks like it kind of shot corrosive everywhere. Which, if that's how that works, this gun is perfect for us right now because everything is, well, almost everything is weak to corrosive. So if it hits and splatters, hopefully that allows us to conserve a little bit of ammo. Carbon slag crater, huh? Well, it looks like once we go down, we're not going back up. That helped a little bit. Not really ready to say like, oh, thank God we have this sniper, but the corrosive does seem to be a huge thing for us. Oh, really, game? Oh, and I guess we got a surprise boss fight. Executing execution, huh? Hurley. Oh. Ooh. Wow. Okay, this sniper is huge for us right now. That was insane. He's gonna be dead in 4 shots because corrosive should take him down, right? Oh my. Okay, so something for Krieg, which does us no good. And while that's not a horrible perk for the extra accuracy, going melee, we don't really need extra accuracy, so it's just kind of a whatever. Oh, I know where I just saw Hercule, or Hercules or whatever, or Hurley. In my followers, Real Shamuda. If you want to go follow him, he does a lot of Borderlands stuff. Right now he's in the ultimate, or the badass Vault Hunter mode or whatever, and he's got some really strong and slick stuff going on. I definitely recommend you leave a follow on his channel if you love Borderlands and you love the extra late game content.
Great, that's enough. Come back and I'll forge the replacement compass piece for you.
Because we definitely on playthrough 1 do not have the super awesome extreme stuff that he has on his files, so I recommend you leave a follow there. Okay, so it seems to pretty much have caused corrosive damage like every shot, or damn near every shot. No real complaints from us. Go down the hole. Okay. So now hopefully here we can find a quick way to get back. Hopefully this doesn't take too long here. Yeah, so I think every time we've ever shot this gun, it's still corrosive, which is great. Not our strongest gun, but for the right now, a good friend of ours, to say the least. Plus, I just love the look of Maliwan guns. I personally never use them a whole bunch, but I do love the slick look to them. I think that they have a great style to them. The way the light illuminates off them and all that good stuff. Definitely a cool look. A good vibe to them.
Who needs a medical license when you got style?
I still think every other grenade right now is just a trap. Okay, so there's no vehicle thing here, but we know we can just take the kind of the sneaky way across, if you will, and save us a ton of headache. So now we know our sniper is not necessarily good right now, so I think we'll re-put back on our pistol. With the fire damage, just because we're dealing with the people again. Oh, God, this takes so long, come on. What's up, Casey? There we go. God, this takes forever. Nice. What rank are you at right now? Okay. So then you climbing pretty good right now, that's good. That hurts when your whiskey goes down the wrong side. I'm dying here. Ew, man. Playing Big Priest, you gross, man. That's so not okay. I hate that deck so much. That deck just feels like it's too good. Like, its plays it's got are too strong. It's got favorable matchups. What feels like versus just about every deck. I don't know, man. Odd Paladin is nasty as well. I agree with that. So it sounds like we both agree that, I don't know. See, I've never had to play against Kingsbane Big Priest or Beast Priest. I don't know. I don't know about that one.
You got the Polycriton? Gimme! And this goes there. And tighten that. Cut that down just a hair. Aha! Here you go. The last piece of the compass. Now give that to Scarlet, along with the tapes. And she'll love me again. And if she doesn't, I'll follow her, and I'll smell her, and I'll just make her love me.
You got the compass piece? Great! Now give Herbert that little gift I gave you and come on back.
A gift? From Scarlet? I knew it! I knew she cared!
Like I said, man, Big Priest can go and.
Sorry about that, Herbert.
Oh.
I forgot to mention you were carrying a rather large bomb around with you, didn't I? Many apologies. Now just bring back that last compass piece so we can find out where the treasure's buried.
Wow, that's messed up. Nah, she's not evil. Maybe she is. I just like that she's like, oh, by the way, you had his bomb on you the whole time. Man, no love. But then again, dude, no one said being a pirate was easy. She's just gotta watch out for herself, you know? Gotta watch out for number one. Yeah, and I think that's like, wait, completed Uncle Teddy. Oh, yeah. Character-wise, I still like Captain Scarlet a lot, though. This has been a really sweet DLC. Like, I'm gonna be sad when it's done. This has been pretty fun. I like the vibe to it. It's got a good feel.
Herbert. It's time to assemble the compass and find out where Captain Blade buried his treasure. Here. This is my piece of the compass. Take it. Now combine it with the other 3 pieces of the compass you've collected on that table over there. There it is. The compass of the sands. Please grab it.
To be fair, she was nice enough to say
And
please.
now we've treasure to find. Take the compass to Magnus Lighthouse.
Now before we do that though, we got another mission down here to tackle.
Hi, I'm Natalie, and I love a man who can go very fast. Go drive your skiff around in circles very quickly. I find this sexually attractive.
I love how it's just like a blow up doll. Not unlike Urel. I feel like that gun's probably gonna suck. So if we go this way, that's not the way I wanted to go, was it? Nope. Damn.
Captain Blade built the Magnus Lighthouse a few years before he died. His notes say that if you take the compass to the top of the lighthouse, it'll show you exactly where the treasure is buried. Of course, Blade's notes also had a lot to say about society being secretly run by sentient tacos. He kind of went off the rails there near the end.
Drive through the start marker. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be a poopy driving mission. Gross. Oh, I still hate the floaty physics on these vehicles. I understand we're in space, so I guess it's okay, but like, totally not okay. Oh, there we go. Damn, my phone has been going off the chain today. Why? I still can't believe you playing Big Priest, man. No. Big Priest is so grody. Oh. This is probably not the right way, was it? Dude, if not, I'm gonna be so pissed. I hate driving missions. Oh, there's the symbol. It could be, but I don't know. I guess once I fell out of love with Wild, like all my sales just fell out of me, man. I really wanted to just go all in on it, but the decks are just so nasty. Every deck has the potential to just be like super OP grows. And I got sick and tired of seeing Big Priest all the time. That was a deck that was really starting to make me sad.
Fast. Come back to me so I can tell you how great you are.
And it was probably just because the deck I was playing, but like reviving a dude to revive a dude to revive a dude to revive it. It gets annoying after a while. It's like, come on. Your grind is too strong. Is too much. That can go. We're just gonna get rid of that because I have a feeling like that gun's gonna suck. Not even gonna waste my time with it. Just throw it away.
You are very good at driving fast. Boom. I am sexually... You are attractive to me. Thank you.
Wow. Because that's not a weird sounding mission. Now I feel like we're coming up here on the last, or close to the last missions for this DLC. And depending on what time it is, I guess if we do finish this, we will either A, start the Torg DLC, which is the one chronologically after this one that was released, or we're just going to call it a stream here. I guess figure out something fun to stream for tomorrow, and then Thursday start our Torg DLC. Ah, no. Them stupid curse ones suck. Get off me, dog. Uh-oh. I'm not getting up here, am I? Oh, please, game. Oh. There we go. Now we should just run through them.
I relish your death. You are so unsuspecting.
Yeah.
How satisfying.
This gun, plus our perk ability to deal extra melee damage. Once in a while, it'll feel really good like that, where you'll just mow down a whole team. Okay, so there's a ladder up here, so clearly we're going up. Oh, okay. Probably not the best DLC. I do know the Tiny Tina DLC was really good. I do remember that one. But this just has such a good feel to it.
Welcome to Dr. Zed's Portable Clinic. What can I get for you?
Okay.
You're an organ donor.
Enter the lighthouse, huh?
I'm gonna turn you.
Assassins never die. Precision.
Ah! Somehow didn't kill that one, really.
Who do you think you're messing with?
He can continue to fire away. We're not going to worry about him. It's just one dude. It's whatever.
I'll show you meat in a handful of hands.
How hilarious. You just set off my trap card. Your death approaches.
No. Oh, we still got him.
No coming back from this.
Oh, what the hell? Where'd he go? Is he still stuck in the boat? Man, forget you, dog. You need to be stuck in that boat. So if we go this way, this way. That didn't really help us at all. Okay. It's got to loop around or something. There we go.
If you reach the treasure before me, which you won't, of course, but just
Invisible
in case,
assholes.
be careful
Okay.
of the Leviathan. It ain't Roscoe, as I may have already mentioned, and Blade's notes say it will die to protect the treasure chamber.
Ghosty.
No. Well, that's okay. We still took them all down. Okay, so it looks like if we go back, maybe not. I was gonna say it looked like this is the way to that mission, but clearly it is not. That pistol sucks. That pistol does a lot of damage, but that pistol still sucks. I'm not happy with that pistol. I don't like the fact that it's got projectiles instead of regular bullets. Like, it's so slow. It's so slow. Ah, there we go. There we go. And just for you, Casey, I spent a good chunk of my morning yesterday trying to brew Jund, and dude, it's just, it don't work. Like, I tried and tried and tried. I kept banging my head against that wall, and it's just, it feels like it's missing something every time. I don't know why. It just feels like it's missing that one key card to really make it flow well. Uh-oh. We're gonna die, aren't we? Ah, no. Oh well. Respawn the old-fashioned way, I guess. That sucks.
We at Hyperion wish to thank you for your attempts to overthrow us. The numerous deaths you have suffered during your revenge quest have brought in considerable problems.
What the hell's over here? Man, this DLC is so much bigger than any of the DLCs from the first game. Holy shite. This is huge.
Bust your eyelids open! Why
Will I disappear?
Stay down if you know what's good for you. Ready to die?
I got second wind, metaphorically speaking. Breath, overrated.
There we go. It's also good for us to kill people via melee damage just because we regen a little bit when we do. So as long as our shields can hold up, running in there is just the thing to do for us right now. Now I don't know how to get back. Okay, there's a ladder there. I was about to say, I don't see any way to get back up. And again, the grenades we have, we're going to roll with the transfusions. They might not be the strongest, but the health regen is huge, and we seem to get downed a lot more than we should be, so we're not necessarily going to upgrade ours anytime soon here, as long as we continue to kind of suck. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so if we go this way, where'd he go? Ah, he fell off. This is gonna ruin our whole chain. Yeah, dude, that was a waste. Oh well. Oh my god. Whatever. Whatever. Here. This'll kill it. Ooh. Now I don't know. Ooh. Okay. So we are now looking. Ooh. For an X on the ground. Or an X somewhere to signify treasure. There's nothing there. Okay, we can't go below. So we're either looking for an X on the ground, or another glass bottle. Okay, so there's no way to climb up. No. Okay. Try it again. And we fell down, go boom. Quickly check my messages here. Okay. So now let's refocus back on this here. I don't even know if this is the right spot or if it's legit above us, because it looks like it could still be above us as well. So I guess for now we're going to try to get up higher and see where that takes us. Because I don't feel like we're in the right spot at all. Oh. There we go. Got 2 more weapon slots for us there. Yeah. So let's figure out how to get up even higher if that's possible. Because I don't think it's below us. Yeah, there's got to be a way up. Okay. So we'll put the other mission on first, see if maybe that leads us to where we need to be. Okay, well, there's an arrow pointing up here, so that seems promising. 2 poop guns that are poop. Well, I guess while we're waiting for the lift here.
You. An illusion fools you all. I move for the kill.
What is this quintessence of death?
Just weren't able to chain everything like I wanted to. Again. Uh-oh.
Hurry to the top of the lighthouse. The Leviathan knows how close we are to finding the treasure.
Well, we got up again. That's good. And I'm going to assume whatever we need is also going to be up here. Let them kill that. But I hope everyone's had a good day so far. Again, our day was pretty easy. Did some laundry, changed some guinea pig pens, drank some whiskey, and now we're streaming. No real complaints. I guess no real excitement either, but hey, that's okay sometimes. Okay. So let's turn on that other mission again. Okay, so it's possible it is up here. guess we'll run to the top of the... No! Damn it. Well, now we wait. We messed that up pretty bad. Holy shit, that takes forever for it to get up top. I can't believe we botched that. That was stupid. Activate the beacon. Okay, so this should kill like 2 missions in one for us here. Actually, we'll quickly dance around the lighthouse before we commit. Oh, we can't go that way. Forget it. I guess we'll just go up top then. God, this shotgun is so intense. I like that. 600 damage for our SMG, almost 400 damage for our assault rifle, and 3,487
You're at the top
times
of the
8.
lighthouse? Lovely! Just find somewhere to place Blade's compass, and we'll find out exactly where the treasure is buried.
Poop. Poop, poop. All poop. I didn't switch my grenade off, did I? No, I didn't. The red chest, okay. Okay. So now that we're here. Is there anything out here at all? I oddly feel like what I'm doing is stupid. Okay, so we can't... No, we probably can't go up anymore. And that's fine, I guess. Oh, holy shit, there's the X. Wow, that was lucky.
I'm hiding the blasted treasure. It got my entire crew killed. But if you want to die looking for it, have fun. This is Captain Blade.
Wow, that was some lucky shite, just randomly dropping down and finding it.
Signing off. For good.
Now I have no clue how to get back to where we need to go, though. I like that blind leap of faith to get to where we actually needed to go, but at the same time, like, it shouldn't work that way. Okay, well, clearly we don't want to go that way. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess now we gotta take that elevator all the way back up, which is kind of stupid. So we're gonna let that drop down, and then I'm gonna quickly use the restroom. On the way up, because this is quite the ride up there. And we'll be right back. Ooh, get this all off to the side and stuff. Do that like that. Do that. Let that go do its thing. No, that's doing its thing. We'll go do ours. Let us get back into position here. It also sounds like on the way up, because our internet cord is so close to our laptop, I think we accidentally tipped over our internet box. And we did. So hopefully we're still live. I think we are. It looks like we should be okay still. Try to get this scooped up here. There we go. We sort of have a little bit of a mess with our cords. Okay. So now then, let's interact with this here.
Is it working? What's happening? You did it! It looks like the treasure's buried in worm water. I'll meet you out there. Top notch, my friend. And don't worry, I still need your help to get past whatever traps there might be in the treasure chamber. I'm just kidding.
No!
It's honestly been a lot of fun, but this is where you die.
You ain't nearly scared enough!
Grenade out! I vanish.
Hopefully here we can rack up a whole bunch of quick kills.
I win.
Thanks to our action skill. And nope, they spread out after a while. Okay. This is not our strongest weapon, but the plus a bunch of melee damage on it is why we continually use it. I really don't love our pistol.
How hilarious.
My friend, are you alright? I hear explosions coming from the lighthouse. Is that you exploding? I see Captain Scarlet heading towards some bright light in Wormwater. I would go very, very fast and beat her to the treasure and possibly shoot her multiple times.
It's weird though that we found that little XM or AM/FM radio or island or whatever, and there's nothing mission-wise there. I honestly felt like it was gonna be something. And clearly it wasn't. That's kind of weird, but okay. Oh, but we can't fast travel back here, huh? That kind of sucks. Well, back to warm water we go.
If it's any consolation, I meant everything I said to you. You're an awesome warrior, a real stand-up individual. But my men and I just reached the spot pointed out by the lighthouse, so this is where I say...
Haven't found anything good? My weapon machines will fix that for you.
I want to keep those. I just want to see what they do. I'm sure we're going to continue to roll with the transfusions, but I at least want to take a look at other stuff anyway, just to see. It also looks like it is technically stronger than what we have, so that's, I guess, a good thing as well. We did get 2 more skins here, so let's see what we unlock. We unlocked Spilled Paint. Okay, so Spilled Paint looks pretty sloppy, which is hot. Alabaster's pretty bland. I guess we'll go with the Spilled Paint here. So seeing what time it is here, I think what we're going to do is for today's stream is get through the Captain Scarlet DLC. And we're going to end up calling it there. Just because we're going on 3 hours here. So I think that that's a good place. If we can beat this, a good place to stop. Ooh. Did it eat us? It ate us. Okay. That's a pretty interesting turn of events there. It's kind of cool though.
You won't find better merchandise anywhere else. I made sure of that. Get your health and shields right here.
So what we're going to do is we're going to end up throwing out a transfusion. Let it sap some life for us, and then we're going to end up trying our other nades.
So the bad news is the Leviathan swallowed us. The good news is it's taking us to the treasure room. But the best news is, do you remember my pet Roscoe? I found him!
Wow. So throw that. Switch to the pirate ones. I guess we'll get rid of our shotgun here because I don't feel like there's going to be much value. But we'll see what those nades do. Didn't look like it did much anything, honestly. Oh, we got a whole bunch of explosive damage here, so it must have done something. I think because it's a boss, I don't believe it suffers actual fire damage. So that's kind of a thing. I think we're gonna get up from killing Roscoe. Yeah.
What a shame. Well, discretion's the better part of running away. Till we meet again, Vault Hunter. Oh, damn, I dropped my pistol. Do me a favor and don't grab it, would you? Because that would be stealing, and stealing is wrong.
So let's see if we can find this Captain Scarlet pistol somewhere. Bowie Greed. Thief. Does some fire damage.
Ah, you stole it anyway. Shame on you.
But clearly it does extra melee damage, so that could be very good for us. Okay, it's a fire as fast as you can, so it's probably a Jacobs. I guess it's okay. I wouldn't say that's over the top, super impressive. But I suppose that's okay. The Leviathan. He's really, really, really big.
Is it, my friend? Destroy the Leviathan, and the treasure shall be yours.
Oh, and we can actually cause fire damage, which is really, really good. What does our grenades do here? Nothing? Anything? I think we're just gonna go with the SMG here. The fire rate is huge. The damage is, in my opinion, good enough. Okay. Oh, you can pop his weak spots? I guess that's okay. I don't really know what those nades do. I feel like they're crap. I feel like we should probably put on our transfusions again and just be done with it. Okay, so we've blown all the weak spots that it revealed to us. Let's quickly put back the transfusions that we had. We can play with weird nades later. Let's just try to get this boss fight done with here. We're so close to having him destroyed. Though, I'm not seeing any weak points now, so I'm not really sure exactly how we deal with it. Ooh, a Sandworm Queen, huh? The fire rate on that's pretty trash. Where's our pistol? There we go. And it should burn out, I want to say. If not, we'll just put the final shots in it to be safe here. Oh, it's got extra melee damage. Another queen. Okay. Oh. I was about to say, there's got to be a weak spot again. Ooh. We're so close. Okay, well, we're gonna keep snapping to the closest target, so we pretty much got to try to take care of it when there's nothing else floating around.
I enjoyed that.
Here we go, one time, all time. Got it.
The lost treasure of the sands is yours, my friend. They were amazing, weren't they, Lionel?
Tape corrupted.
I agree.
I love that tape corrupted. I agree. Okay, so now it looks like, well, we're clearly not going that way. nothing really opened up. Well, let's open the rest of these here and get as much free ammo back as possible. We're going to turn off our Bison Sniper now. In all honesty, it's really not that good of a gun. It does have a strong, or a high crit chance, or extra damage, I should say, excuse me. Oh, what the hell? Well, then where do you want me to go, game? Oh. We're just going to assume we're supposed to go this way. Okay. Yep. Okay, that's got to be the way to go.
So ends the story of how the Vault Hunters defeated the treacherous Captain Scarlet and slew the Leviathan. And as the sun set on Pandora, the Vault Hunters realized that while they'd found Captain Blade's lost armory, the true treasure of the sands had been inside them all along.
Wow, that sucks.
How was that?
That last part was really hokey.
That felt kind of contrived, didn't it?
Extremely. But otherwise, you ended that story pretty well. For a dirty little orphan.
Thanks.
Ah, don't mention it. I gotta teach somebody to tell these stories when I'm gone. Might as well be you.
Yeah. I love you, Marcus.
That's weird.
That sucks that there was no fat loot. We got no good drops from that. Let's see here. There's got to be something here. I will say though, that DLC had a ton more content than I thought it would. Between this stream and last stream, I think we hit about the 6-hour mark with it, which to me is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. It's weird though, because it looks like it's an iridium pillar or something. Oh yeah, look at all the chests. Oh my. There we go. So I'm glad we just didn't ditch out and went the way we were supposed to. This might take us a little while to fully sort out price-wise what we want to keep just to sell. Wow. So we'll just scoop everything up for now, and then try to judge what the chuff is here in a little bit. Okay, so we're not full quite yet. Huh. Okay, so now we're full. So let's see what we have here for just crap. 1200 isn't that much. 1000, 1200. Yeah, usually anything under $1,000 is my rule. If it's not worth at least $1,000, you just dump it. 11 really isn't that big of a deal though. So we just opened up 10 more slots. 1, 2.
A new instrument, waiting for a sonata that I will conduct.
Oh, no, that pistol actually does us no good, just because the one we have on is actual fire damage already. Okay, so let's reassess here what we have that's quote-unquote garbage. Well, whatever. We really don't. So. We're just gonna hold on to the fact that that gun that says sinks in hopefully has some really wicked powerful ability attached to it, and it's not just like something stupid. So we've looted, we got our fat stacks. We have a couple guns that increase our melee damage now. We still got the Supremo Shotgun of Injustice. And this sniper was actually really good for us. So we're going to hang on to that sniper no matter what. And again, the sink in hopefully does something good. We know our shotgun's good. Our pistol kind of feels weak. I don't like the fire as fast as you can, honestly. Yes, you're putting more damage downwind, but that doesn't necessarily make the gun better. It just means that the gun deals overall good damage if you can land your shots. Not really something that's super spicy, personally for me, but that's just me. Okay, so there are some machines here, so if we want, we can go back and loot. Personally, I feel like that's sort of a waste of time, especially with currency just sort of being whatever. So, I think we're going to hang on to this SMG though, because I think this was our quote-unquote good one. And I think everything else can just sort of be dumped. Okay, so those are both really good class mods. We're actually going to hang on to both of those there. For now, we're just going to put the regen on. Honestly, if we decide to roll with the regen, we can kind of switch and change some other stuff about our character a little bit. But I think that having that extra regen is huge for us. It allows us to not necessarily have to hold on to dear life with our transfusion grenades. And that regen's actually pretty quick. Any little bit helps. So I think we finished every mission in this. This should have been 100% done once we turn this in, depending on if there's something afterwards or not.
You finished that task? Wonderful!
Ooh.
I have pressing news. A Hyperion engineer has gone mad with power out in the desert. Perhaps the alien thingies of this planet have perverted his mind or something. I don't know. I have a plan. We will shoot him many times with bullets, and he will die. Be careful, though. He is very powerful. You may need to bring some friends as backup.
Okay, well, there's something over there at the machine, so let's go check this out. See what we got for a mission on this.
Captain Blade built the Magnus Lighthouse a few years before he died. His notes say that if you take the compass to the top of the lighthouse, it'll show you exactly where the treasure is buried. Of course, Blade's notes also had a lot to say about society being secretly run by sentient tacos. He kind of went off the rails there near the end.
Okay, so the bonehead one's kind of cool. It's nothing overly fancy, but I like the fact that it does give your mask a little bit of a color job. Full perps. That is sexy. So let's see what we got here. Because this one said... Okay, so we can defeat the main boss again. To me, that's just kind of whatever. But this is actually a new one. I'm curious to see where that puts us. Only because It said you may want to bring fence, so it might not be something that we can beat.
My wares are only for those who have defeated a Seraph Guardian.
I know we didn't do that yet. So let's go back to the Washburn. I don't think we got any other paint jobs for this now. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, so deploy the vehicle. Let's go here. Let's see where this takes us. Just to see if this is something we can actually beat, or if it's one of those, you gotta be level 50 or something. Because clearly if it's level 50, we're nowhere near that. We ain't gonna be able to do that alone very well, if at all. But the other mission, being able to go back and kind of beat the boss again, I guess is cool. I mean, I wonder if it keeps resetting or not, though. Because if it does, then we're just going to get stuck in this endless mission of, you know, hey, look, you can continually go back and that's fine. But, you know, I got to count that a mission we've already done if that's how that works. Whoa. Oh, we're not going to worry about these bad boys for now. Let's just go see if we can go defeat this Hyperius the Invincible, or if we can even get close to hurting him even. It says level 30, so I feel like we should, but I also feel like that could grossly be a lie. Okay, it wants us to go up. So overall, though, I think this was a really good DLC if it just ends here. This has probably been one of my favorite ones so far. I still love the TK one from the first game with the Halloween feel to it. Yeah, it might not be the most difficult, but and the brains mission kind of sucks having to get, you know, your 25, your 50, a bit. Oh, and there's another mission in here. Okay. So I guess for now we'll keep streaming. It looks like Pervbot has another mission for us, which is fine. We still got to beat this Hyperius the Invincible gentleman as well. So we're gonna see where this takes us and go from there.
Help me, cleanse
Fuck
Pandora.
censorship.
I am the Censorbot. All immorality will be destroyed. Cursing is immoral. A bandit DJ is about to broadcast a stream of profanity from a nearby radio tower. Murder him violently.
Hey, get your hand off the sofa. Okay, so that probably has to do with the AM/FM area that we were in. So let's go find this Hyperius first, since I don't think there's any more story missions. I do find that odd, though, that after you beat the last mission for the DLC, it gives you even more missions to do. I mean, I like that. It is kind of weird that there really hasn't been any bad guys until right now.
The critical hit. So very satisfying.
Okay, so let the explode loaders blow up on their own. We're not really getting so much experience in these that I think we have to necessarily be the ones to put them down. Yeah, it rains the slag. This is a really strong sniper for us. Oh, what the hell? None of the doors are open. I suppose we'll fight our way through this. Try to find out where this Hyperia's dude is. Yeah, this sniper's been really MVP for us in this playthrough. Wow. I have no plans anytime soon to find a shotgun that's necessarily better than the one we have. Damage-wise, I don't think we're finding anything that's almost 3,500 damage times any numbers, so if we see a shotgun, I'm pretty sure we can just look at it and forget it. I swear this thing causes slag at like every shot. I guess we can just keep running through this. Does this open now? Ah. Okay, well I guess let's just take out these guys quick then.
I feel the burning eating through my equipment. Must stop, drop, and
Let
roll.
me know if anything catches your eye. Good luck.
Okay, so it said level 30, so I'm gonna bite and say we can finish this. We're just gonna sit here for a second, try to heal up a little bit, just so we can go into the fight with at least half health or so.
Almost dead? I can fix that.
There we go. The engineer's ring. Hyperius is only 32, huh? Player's health will be temporarily reduced. Okay. Wait. What the hell? So I can see why this would say potentially to bring friends.
To strike.
I don't think we have an easy way to get through this. I'm not sure. I don't think we can damage Duder at all. Yeah, we're not. Okay. Well, I think we've killed at least one robot. I thought thought he had 4 initially. I'm only seeing 3, so we're getting potentially somewhere. He still has 4 bots.
Removing bandit. First law disabled.
Yeah, if there's a secret to this, I don't know what it is.
Lethal force authorized.
It looked like we had the right level and stuff going. Clearly we're gonna have to buy some more ammo and stuff.
High quality, low prices, and no question asked. You're my millionth customer.
Load up on nades. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to deal with this. I'm gonna say our shotgun here is bad. Pretty much gotta work on them one at a time, huh? That sort of sucks. Yeah, we're really gonna have to hang on to our grenades here for dear life, and they're gonna be like the most important thing in this fight. The health regen is pretty good too, but I think that sort of only gets us so far. Okay, so where's that one?
Success. Error. Skill. Deleting.
Okay. So clearly we gotta get rid of the bots sort of in an order, I guess. Like as soon as they go into healing mode or whatever, we gotta refine the one we've been working on and sort of rinse repeat that way. Okay, so that one's kind of put itself into its little bubble now. Sure. I don't think I've ever fought this dude before. This is a first for sure. What do we got here? Where's that one that's almost dead? There it is.
Target death imminent. Hey, dealing shopping. Moving to damage. Hey, stop it, damage. Hey, no. Ouch. Error. Increasing aggression. No. Target death imminent.
Okay, so that one's back in his bubble. That one's taking some shots. Guess we gotta hit our shots for it to matter, though. Okay, so now we might be able to take this one down here. I like the ow and the no from the bots.
Throwing grenade.
Where's that weak one? Where's that weak one? Okay, so we got one down. This is a boss fight. Oh my. Where's that next one we're working on? Sure. Okay, so we're almost out of nades. Clearly that's no good.
Increasing aggression.
Come on. Get out of your bubble, you bastard.
Removing
There we go.
critical pain. Ouch. Stop lethal force. Authorized. Aim. Stop it. Ouch.
Damn. I was expecting something a little more simple than this. This is crazy for it's probably like a raid boss or whatever though, so I guess it's gotta be a little harder. Come on.
Target engaged. Ouch. Critical pain. First law disabled.
I just want this thing to be gone. And that's 2 out of the robots once we get this one down. I love that, all 13 points experience for how many shots it's taken. That's stupid. It's okay though. This dude better drop a real bomb ass gun.
Moving to damage. No.
Or at least a shield or something sweet.
Surrender your weapons. Hey, ouch. Hey, no. Ouch. Targets.
Okay, so now we're gonna switch back to the.
Ouch. Hey, die. No. Murderer detected.
That was some spooky shite there. What do we got? Oh, hey, we can actually hurt him now. Oh my. Wow. That dude has a redunculous amount of health. What was that about? I don't even know if we're gonna have enough ammo to actually kill this dude.
Increasing aggression.
I guess we can blow some of our assault rifle ammo just because it is technically our weakest gun. As long as we can stay upright, I think we're okay. Oh my. This is incredible. Like I said, this is our first time fighting this thing. I don't even...
Lethal force.
I think if we can get these robots down, hopefully it'll be an easy peasy boss fight. Oh, I thought his shield went down. Uh-oh. Okay, so now we only have one more transfusion grenade left.
Engaging target.
So we have to be super careful how we use this.
Removing main error. Stop it. Stop it. Target engaged.
And I'm not sure we have another weapon. Okay, so we don't have another weapon we can switch to, so we may potentially just run out of ammo here and not even be able to beat this thing. I'm hoping that's not what happens, but it definitely looks like that might happen.
Lethal force authorized.
Where's my pistol at?
Engaging target.
And of course, he doesn't take fire damage. Why would he? Yeah, we might not even have the bullets to beat this dude. So we're gonna save our SMG for when the main boss's shield goes down, just because that's like our last real way to deal damage. And speaking that, our assault rifle is so weak. Is there really no chests for ammo anywhere? I mean, I guess we can just melee punch the hell out of them or try to, but I don't think it's gonna do too much for us in the end. Let's see how much damage here we can squeeze off. Ooh. Oh, what the hell? Why you get so big all of a sudden? My dude. Oh, hey, we were able to crit. Where do we have to hit the crit? So all of that for we're dead. Really, game? Yes, so nasty. Oh well. We clearly gave it our all. Well, since we know we're not beating that mission, and we just wasted a whole bunch of time, probably more than I wanted to.
Hyperion recommends swearing vengeance on the thing that killed you.
Um,
It was an inanimate object such as a cliff.
May it help you kill many things.
we're just gonna go and bang out. Where is it? And we're just gonna cheat here to go all the way back quicker. I guess we'll do the AMFM Island mission quick. And then I think from there we're gonna call it a stream, because the other mission is one we've technically already done. And clearly we're not defeating that robot anytime soon. Our weapons are not made for that, so let's get the AMFM Island mission done, turn that in, call it a stream. Thanks for everyone for watching. Clearly we didn't start the Torg DLC today, so we will start that on our next stream. We may just do more Borderlands tomorrow. Speaking that, we're gonna be off next week, so I think if we do Torg tomorrow, we can probably bang out the Torg DLC by the time our break happens. I think I'd be okay with that. Wow, there's a lot of dudes down there. They are mad. Damn. What's going on here, game? I don't think we're getting up. Yep. All because he made the mistake of charging in on me. Lovely. It feels like they leveled up a little bit. Because we weren't struggling like this a couple minutes ago.
If you reach the treasure before me, which you won't of course, but just in case, be careful of the Leviathan. It ain't Roscoe, as I may have already mentioned, and Blade's notes say it will die to protect the treasure chamber.
How hilarious.
What am I stuck on?
You just set off my trap card. Your death approaches.
Yeah, you just deal with that. They're too quick to melee. I'm not gonna bang my head against the wall for that. Let's just get this mission done. Call it a stream. But yes, I'm feeling like after this we will call it. We'll turn it in at least to get the experience.
Saying that you're all stag-licking, rack-sucking, ass-gobbling schmuck faces, and you can all suck my wing leg.
That language harms
Let's see if they got any water.
a DJ at once.
Fear my skills.
You slide up fist of meat, die!
That dude stood no chance.
It's good you heard him so that his verbally expressed emotions do not cause others momentary discomfort. Now, please blow out his studio.
Okay, well, at least we got another hovercraft skin. Oh, two of them. I did like the DJ's language. Now we gotta figure out how to get up top. There we go. There we go.
The world is now a better place. Return to me for your